I will share my experience and some tips and tricks on how to cook with this oven with you guys. So let's dive right into it. Before we start a fire, we have to make sure to take off the chimney cap, to turn the valve control to a vertical position for maximum airflow and to close the door. Once that's done, place 2 fire starters in the fuel tray in the back of the oven, lay a bunch of wood on top of them and light them up. Close the fuel hatch and let your oven preheat for about 20 minutes. I would recommend using hardwood for this, like oak or beech wood, because it burns hotter and longer than softwood. Don't forget to refuel the oven with some more wood after about 5 to 10 minutes so the fire doesn't go out. After about 15 to 20 minutes or so, I started making my pizza. Today we're making Neapolitan pizza again. If you are by any chance interested in how I make my pizza dough or how well the Karu gas burner works, please check out the videos I linked for you in the top right corner and in the description down below. After about 20 minutes of preheating, my oven reached a stone temperature of about 400 degrees Celsius. In my experience, a stone temperature of about 400 to 420 degrees Celsius is perfect. Before cooking my first pizza, I like to clean my stone with this oven brush and my pizza peel so there are no pieces of wood or ash on the stone. Now that this is done, we can start cooking. And now you can enjoy a real-time cook with the Karu. Unfortunately for you guys, in just a couple of seconds I will close the oven door, but that's what I always do when I make Neapolitan pizza, because the oven just gets a lot hotter and the pizza cooks a lot faster. And for Neapolitan pizza, this intense heat is just very important. So now while we wait for the pizza to finish, I'd like to share my experience of using the Karu with wood. Cooking in the Karu is a lot of fun and it's easy if you know how to handle an oven like this. Cooking with such high temperatures in a pizza oven really has a learning curve, and it's perfectly normal to screw it up a couple of times before your pizzas get really amazing. At least that's what happened to me. So don't get discouraged, in case your first couple of pizzas don't come out perfectly. There are a couple of things to keep in mind when cooking with wood. The first thing we already briefly talked about is the stone temperature. If the stone temperature is too high, the bottom of your pizza will be burnt. And if it's too low, your pizza will be undercooked. In case it's too high, leave the oven door off for a minute or two to cool down the stone a bit. And if it's too low, close the door back up and let your oven preheat a little more. So as I've already said before, a stone temperature of about 400 to 420 degrees Celsius is perfect. And I would definitely recommend to use an infrared thermometer so you can measure the temperature accurately. Another very important thing when cooking with wood is to always have a flame in the back of the oven. If there is no flame, it's impossible to cook a pizza properly, because the toppings and cheese would be totally undercooked. To prevent this from happening, I would recommend to refuel with some wood 2 to 3 minutes before launching in your pizza, so there's a nice and hot flame. One more thing that I would recommend when you're just starting out is to keep a close look at the crust of your pizza. As you can see, with such high temperatures, the pizza is done in no time, and if you aren't careful, the crust can burn very quickly. And if you guys follow these tips and tricks that I've just told you, I'm sure that you will be able to make incredibly tasty pizza yourself. Oh look, the pizza is already done and it looks absolutely fantastic. This pizza tasted absolutely delicious, guys. The crust was perfectly done with some nice leopard spotting, and the bottom didn't look too bad either. And this about wraps it up for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and comment down below to tell me what you want to see next on my channel. Also make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on